Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is for the month of December. We're already here at the end of the year. It's unbelievable. It went by so fast and so long at the same time. Just before I get started, I wanted to mention I'm feeling called to do more, I don't know what the word is, I guess intimate readings. So phone readings instead of my typical video pre-recorded messages. I've been a little bit slower. I love to meditate and think about your questions for a while before I do readings. So I'll leave the instructions about how I'd like to go about that if you do feel called to kind of connect via phone. And obviously you can record and save it for later use as you like. But if you're feeling drawn to that, I'm just going to open that door and leave that out there. I feel like I'm being called to challenge myself, and even looking at your cards, I'm feeling that transformation. I mean, you have butterfly showing up first, which is beautiful, and Keitiaki, which is another one about transformation. I mean, it's clearly here for you. So I want to get into your reading. Let's get started. I want to start off. I'm in Mexico right now, and I have never really been drawn to this oracle deck, and I had somebody bring it down to me. I don't know, the book isn't my favorite. I don't know, the way it's written, I don't know, there's something about it, but I feel drawn to read this butterfly card for you very briefly. So I'll be quick, but give me just a second. Okay. It says, if the butterfly has appeared for you today, the heat of the fire has been sparked within you and all around you. The inspiration and the transformation that fire brings has been called forth for you to use in areas of your life that you are ready to change. Doors which have appeared closed or even invisible before will open in the face of passionate action. The butterfly transforms your experience through the magic of willful intent combined with the heat of your desire. Butterfly works in tandem with that to enhance that joy with the creative spark of passion and enthusiasm. Yeah, so this is a calling to kind of tap in, and I feel like a lot of us this year, especially your sign, has been really called to go within, think about the things that you really want to change. I feel like a lot of healing has taken place, and to me this feels like now's the time. Set your goals, set your intention, and this is about baby steps or even big leaps forward in that direction. I feel like a lot of us have felt, really like stifled a little bit, like held back. And sometimes, even as I'm doing this, I'm thinking like a bow and arrow, where you have to kind of pull back before there's that amazing release. And that's kind of what it's felt like for a lot of us. I mean, we even feel that constrictive energy all around. I mean, look anywhere in the world, we're all feeling that. This to me is kind of like the creation of a diamond. Something really, really beautiful here is kind of coming out of this for you guys, for Pisces. This is your reading. So I want to transfer to this Keitiaki card and read it briefly. I'm not going to read the entire thing. This is out of the Earth Warriors Oracle. So it says, you are Keitiaki, guardian of the divine feminine. Your relationship with Mother Earth is sacred, empowering, and healing. You are destined to become more spiritually intimate with her, sharing in her creative potency and wisdom. Lean into her and trust in her support, even as you serve her by courageously voicing truth. She is your great ally, friend, and healer. And as you dedicate yourself to her, she dedicates herself to you. It says in a reading, make peace and let go of past issues around being abandoned or not understood, or of feeling unsupported, as those experiences need no longer color your worldview. Trust that you belong here and that your connection to the Earth Goddess will support you in all ways. You are sensitive, and rightly so. Never judge your sensitivity or feel that you are overreacting, but also allow nature to calm and soothe you so that you can be focused on accomplishing your soul mission. If you feel that you are on your own when you would like some help, allow Divine Mother to be your friend and guide, whilst trusting that the right moment, more allies will arrive. The Earth Mother has her own sense of timing, and you are not forgotten. You are just growing according to her wisdom and grace. Have faith in yourself and in her. Beautiful. All right. Interesting. As I was just kind of finishing that, I felt drawn to use a different deck than normal. So we'll see how this goes. I rarely use this. I actually just started using it last week. I used it years and years ago, but I never really used it for like tarot spreads. It's a different type of deck, and I think I'm being drawn kind of closer back to my roots, which is in shamanism. I think you guys probably know by now, if you've been listening to my channel for a long time. I've been training kind of with bush doctors and medicine men for the last decade or so, down in the Amazon. Yeah, this deck is really beautiful. So I'm going to pull a full spread for you, and we're going to see what kind of the themes are here. So give me just a second. What are the messages for Pisces? Messages for Pisces. Balance, beautiful. Stress. Oppression. Wow, this is intense energy right here. I mean, I think that, yeah, let me get into this in just a second. Let me follow the cards. Wow, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Pisces, this is about a breakthrough happening in your life. I feel a lot of you are, this is talking about love relationships. If you've been single for a long time or unhappy for a long time, I truly feel like there is a major breakthrough. My goodness, balance, stress, and oppression. These are the things that are leaving you. Interference, interesting. Pisces, I'm feeling called to mention that there is a balance happening within your life, and it's starting first with your mind. And it feels like this is not something new. This has been going on for a while. So if you have been single for a while, this is causing, it's like a transfer from kind of the mental way of thinking, which to me, I mean, we hear a lot of people talking about the shift from 3D to 5D, and that's absolutely what it is. The more doing, producing, working hard, this is a transfer from the mind way of locking in consciousness into the heart here, into the things that really matter for you. And I'm seeing the daughter of earth. To me, this feels like the home, the family, having more time to do the things that you love, to experience the things you love. So there's been this time of having to really analyze this, having to really have these moments that felt really uncomfortable within you. Like, how do I change this? I don't want to be here. I don't like this experience. And it's kind of been like this stripping away and stripping away and a stripping away. Inevitably, that makes us feel a little bit lonely, like I'm in this all on my own. I have no support. What do I even do next? What does it even look like next? And this is where we can either go into that victim mentality where I am oppressed. I am held back. But when you step into this place, and I had to do this a few times, actually I continually have to do this. What if the people that taught you the hardest lessons are the people that you should truly thank double, triple? Thank you. Because those are the angels that come in and help you get to where you want to be. They help you learn these difficult life lessons. And I had to do this many times, and kind of coming over this oppression that I think at some point in all of our lives we experienced. That wasn't fair. I didn't deserve that. I don't deserve that. And that's where this Father of Fire is coming in. It's very much so. It's calling to, like, let's burn that all away. In Native American tradition, fire is very important. That's why a lot of people in ceremony, they write down their intentions, or they write down what they're looking for, or they write down, their prayer, and they put it in the fire and they burn it because it sends it up to what, the heavens. There's something here coming in. There's a message of transformation, and it's saying, give this. I feel like even mid-December, there feels like there's this shift happening, and it feels major. It starts with your mind, though. It's not these big fireworks. Oh my gosh, somebody comes in and my life changes. There's this shift of like, aha, oh, that's what I've been overcoming. I want to clarify these. What's this transformation about for Pisces? Yeah. You're transferring away from the old consciousness that I have to work really hard at relationships. I have to put in all the effort. Wow, this is beautiful. You have the Ten of Cups coming your way. This is what's transforming. I knew that there was this underlying theme of going through something very heavy, and there's this underlying tone about relationships and I think for a lot of Pisces that I know, you guys are deeply spiritual, deeply emotional, deeply connected. And in that, you know what's most important. That's what I'm seeing here with this Daughter of Earth. The food, the nourishment, what nourishes you. Connection, love, the basic core things in life. When you burn all the illusions away, what really truly matters. That's what I feel like this year has been about. A lot of us have lost a lot of friends, connections, belief systems. A lot of things have unraveled this year. That's part of that spiritual transformation. What is this Daughter of Earth here for Pisces? The Lovers. Oh my goodness. So interesting. I'm looking at this first layer of cards being, how do I get to where I want to go, and what comes out after that? Wow. Balance, High Priestess. Yeah, the Balance combined with the High Priestess card. Wow, interesting. The Balance combined with the High Priestess card. This is mind and heart in harmony. Instead of overthinking things, instead of living in that third dimension, that, success-driven world. What is true success? It's burning away these illusions, and it's talking about love. There is a love entering your life. It can be mid-December. It's going to be different for a lot of people. I'm feeling all the way up until February here. This feels like a lovely, beautiful time to have this Judgment card here. This is a rebirth, an awakening. This is Archangel Gabriel breathing life into you after the Four of Swords, feeling really stuck, feeling oppressed. It's clarifying by, that's how I've been feeling. But as we progress, it's talking about we're moving away from that, and it starts in the mind again. It clearly is showing here. It's the stripping away of everything we thought so we can get to the core. The core is always the heart, and it's showing up here. It's going to manifest in the tangible 3D world, right? But the work that is going on and has been going on has been behind the scenes here. I want to talk about this person now because it's telling me when they come in, if maybe they've already come in for some of you, you will know it. This isn't somebody you have to try to make it work for, like in the past, like I have to put all this work in for it to work. This just clicks. There is a magnetic attraction, and I mean that in a really good way. I feel like this person is very, very, very passionate. That's an understatement. As I'm feeling this energy, it feels like an understatement. Even as I'm saying this though, I'm hearing it has to be believed, because as I was saying that, it's like I don't even believe it. Let me clarify that. Give me a second. Why don't they believe it? I'm curious if you've been through like a very traumatic relationship in your past. There can be some lingering feelings, and it can be from a long time ago. Oftentimes things resurface in different ways that trigger things, and it's like a spiraling effect of, did you heal that part? We'll come back around and heal a little bit more later. That's kind of what I'm seeing here, because it's talking about the justice. It's about being unfairly treated here, you know, combined with the Nine of Swords. This is something that caused a lot of anguish, a lot of heartache, a lot of stress. It caused you to close your heart up, and that's why the High Priestess in balance had to come in to recalibrate, to rebalance. That's why the Hermit is here. But that period of being alone, and it can be a long time, I feel like that is swiftly changing with the King of Wands. My goodness. Let's get another, I want to get another card on this King of Wands. Yeah, the Fool, a new beginning. This is beautiful. Pisces, you have a new beginning with somebody that is, I feel like, very outgoing. I feel like very adventurous. I feel like they like to do a lot of things. I feel like they get you out of your comfort zone if you've been alone or in that hermit mode, healing inside. This person gets you out. This person, I feel like they know what you need. And I feel like usually you are the intuitive one, but I feel like there's something super complimenting when it comes to this person. In terms of energy, like the things, I don't want to say that you're lacking, but not putting a lot of focus on, they kind of quickly pick up that slack. They're like, oh, no, this is what we need. Let's do this. And I feel like your job is to just say yes and to trust the heart. Don't overthink things. Don't think the past experiences are going to repeat themselves. This is where you get stuck in the mind. The past doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. Let it go. Because the Lovers here, the Lovers is a split in the road. It's like we can continue down that old consciousness, or we can open up a new dimension here, a whole new life where the Ten of Cups exists, the Fool, the Ace of Wands. I mean, this is even talking about children. If you want a family, if you feel like it's too late, or it's never going to happen to me, because I'm seeing a hint of that energy here. Burn it. I mean, I really feel, I'm not saying, you know what I mean. This is a metaphor. or write it down. I believe that it's coming to me, and burn it. I mean, oftentimes in these beautiful traditions of, especially like Native American, like the Lakota, you sit around a fire. You pray around a fire. It burns everything down to truth. What is the truth? Strip everything away. It's a metaphor for this. And you clearly have messages about getting connected to nature. Nature is infinitely intelligent. It cures pretty much everything, I'm convinced of. Definitely am convinced of that. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what this new beginning is about for Pisces. What is this new beginning about, please? This is talking about a whole new world opening up. Same messages. Sometimes it's helpful seeing the cards placed in a different way. And it's uber confirming to me when I'm seeing the same messages like this Five of Swords. This is again, mentally leaving the past where it belongs, in the past. Thank you for teaching me those lessons, but I'm not living there anymore. Again, followed right by the Lovers, a new kind of dimension, a new experience. Don't expect it to be like the last or the past in any type of way, because I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. It's almost the 10. We're almost ready to let it go. Surrender here. This is a card of not being at peace about something. What is that for you? Because justice here is coming in. Let go and let God. That's what I feel when I see the Justice card. Let go and let God. The scales always balance themselves out. And if you believe in karma, it doesn't necessarily come back in the same way. Release that energies. Because this Nine of Swords is a card about holding on. There's something that resides in you that leaves you at a state where you're not able to be at peace. Let that go. Queen of Swords is somebody that stands in their truth always. There is only but one thing when it comes to truth, and it resides in the heart. Because as you kind of come to that aha moment, and I'm clearly seeing it happening here, the Ace of Wands, there's this spark that comes into your life, and it feels like it's out of nowhere. All of a sudden, one day, we're coming to this aha moment, and the next, it's triggering this whole new movement into a new experience here. Because then you have the World. It's like, okay, you're ready, ending, new beginning. How appropriate that we were talking about the last month in the year. The World also signifies the end of the year, end of a cycle, beginning of a new year. What do you want to experience? The Fool, a new beginning. This is your spirit guides cheering you on. Yeah, go for it. Heart open. Look at this man, the way he's standing. His arms are flung out to the sides. His heart is open. The sun is shining. He trusts himself. Saying, take a leap. There's a warning here about I don't know if some of you are in this space, especially, I mean, it can happen when we're in the Hermit card for too long. I mean, the space of the Hermit, not the Hermit card. You know, being alone for too long, where it's like, what do I have to offer, right? Am I this enough? Am I that enough? Be careful of those thoughts, because they're tied right into the Nine of Swords. Somewhere along the way, somebody had you believing that you didn't have enough to offer. Release those. It's not yours. Don't accept them. If somebody gives you a gift and you don't accept it, they still own it. Give it back. Give it to the fire. This is a time of beautiful release, though. There's a door opening here. It's talking about love. It's talking about something really exciting coming into your life. I feel like you're opening this door. It feels like a lot of fun. I feel like travel, adventure, fun experiences, like the things that truly matter. Connecting. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. All right, beautiful reading. I think I'm going to leave it here. But if you want a personal reading, again, I'll leave my information in the description box below. Pisces, it's always an honor reading for you and your beautiful energy. It's my pleasure. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful month. I'll be back soon with different kinds of readings. So see you then. Bye, guys.